Welcome back to Iron Digital. It's your boy D Wills here at your service. Before we begin, please support the channel by subscribing and liking the video. Alright, let's see what's going on in the crypto markets. We have here Mark Cuban hit by apparent DeFi rug pull. Live and learn, Cuban told Decrypt. Yeah, okay. The bottom has fallen out of Titan, part of a multi-chain partial collateralized algorithmic stablecoin ecosystem from Iron Finance, and billionaire DeFi investor Mark Cuban's wallet balance may have fallen with it. The price of Titan fell to zero, prompting Iron Finance to call for all holders to withdraw liquidity from the pools after being hit by what is called a bank run. Decrypt has reached out to Iron Finance for comment. Cuban was one of those liquidity providers on QuickSwap, a decentralized exchange. He announced his involvement in June 13, tweeting, "Crypto businesses make more sense than you think, and valuing tokens is easier and makes more sense than you think." 3 days later, that investment makes less sense. Responding to a suggestion that this was a rug pull when founders abandoned a project after cashing out, Cuban responded, "I got hit like everyone else. Crazy part is I got out. Thought they were increasing their total value locked enough. Then sick. Bam." Okay. Yeah. Well. Okay. Well, I guess I'll start off with some positive things about Mark Cuban. I do think he is one of the sharpest ones on Shark Tank. He's got a good business mind, so I much respect in that area. But I don't trust him, just like I don't trust Elon or Sailor, to be honest with you, or anybody. The rich people, they just tend to move different. And, a large percentage of them are very manipulative and deceptive, especially when it comes to this market. So I'm very on the fence when I see them getting involved in a lot of this stuff. So as far as I'm concerned, he might have been behind the rug pull, to be honest with you. So you got to be careful in this space with rug pulls. They do happen all the time, which is why I try to focus on the top 50 to 100 projects for the most part. Now, that's not to say that it can't happen with them. It's just less likely. So that's my take on that. In other news, we have Coinbase adds Polkadot's DOT to its selection of tradable cryptocurrencies, fueling the bull case for Ethereum's closest rival. Coinbase co-founder, I'm not even going to read that. Coinbase has added Polkadot's DOT to its trading. Okay, I just got finished reading that. Coinbase said on Wednesday it has added Polkadot's native token to its cryptocurrency trading platform, which will reinforce the bull case many investors already see for the Ethereum network's closest rival. Polkadot is also available on Coinbase Android and iOS apps. Users can trade, send, receive, and store DOT in Coinbase regions except Singapore. Coinbase said in a blog post, Polkadot enables transfers of data and assets across different public blockchains. It has excited some investors who anticipate the future specialized blockchains will need to link up in a single network. Polkadot's native token DOT can be used to stake or validate transactions on the network or connect new transaction chains in similar ways to Ethereum's other tokens. Gavin Wood, the creator of the first version of the Ethereum network, built Polkadot. A number of crypto investors have said they heavily favor Polkadot to take on Ethereum supremacy. Keld Van Schreven, okay, I butchered that, the co-founder of venture capital firm KR1, told Insider recently his company had invested in Polkadot because it was cheaper and faster than Ethereum. Okay, yeah. Well, I guess it's supposed to be going on Coinbase Pro, really. Yeah, I believe it's supposed to be going on Coinbase Pro first, and then it gets added to Coinbase usually like a couple of days afterwards. So, all right, well, for those of you who don't know about Coinbase Pro, because I know I've mentioned it in a couple other videos, but Coinbase Pro is basically for trading, right? And so that acts as an exchange and not like a market maker like Coinbase does. So when you're on a regular Coinbase, when you're buying Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all of that other kind of stuff, you're buying it directly from Coinbase. But when you're on Coinbase Pro, you're buying and you're selling from other people. So basically, you have the ability to be a maker or a taker, which is essentially a market price or limit order. So that's the difference between those two. But Polkadot is a good project. I do think interoperability for blockchains is an important component because, blockchains need to be able to communicate with each other if this space is going to make it, to be honest with you. It's a very complex project because of what it's trying to do. So it's going to be a while before it goes to mainnet, I believe. But ultimately, I do like what they're trying to do. So I do see a future in them. I have invested into Polkadot, so I believe in its future. So it's definitely a project you may want to take a look at. See what else we got going on here. Okay, MicroStrategy sells up to $1 billion in stock, use part of proceeds to buy yet more Bitcoin. The company plans to sell up to $1 billion in stock to buy even more Bitcoin. Okay, wow, I wonder how the shareholders feel. Next, Michael Saylor will be holding a bake sale to fund his Bitcoin purchases. On same day, MicroStrategy, the business intelligence software firm that Saylor runs, announced that it had completed the sale of $500 million in bonds to increase the stash of the leading cryptocurrency by market capitalization. The firm said it plans to sell up to $1 billion in stock to buy even more. MicroStrategy's Bitcoin trove is so big that owning the cryptocurrency is now described in the company's filings with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission as being part of a key part of the firm's strategy. As of last week, the company held 92,000 Bitcoin, worth more than definitely not $3, $3.68 billion at the time of writing. With his latest capital raises, Saylor could bring that total to north of $5 billion. Okay, so he's probably trying to get somewhere around like 100,000 Bitcoin then. Just like Mark, I guess I'll start off with some positive things about Saylor. I mean, he's definitely a smart dude. I believe he has a degree in like aerospace engineer or something like that from MIT. So yeah, I mean, he's a sharp dude for sure. Even when you hear him explain about how to look at Bitcoin and energy and energy conservation and all. I mean, I think that stuff is actually pretty interesting, and he has a point to what he's saying. I like that he's promoting Bitcoin, but I mean, I would be careful with him, to be honest with you. Just like all the people who are in these types of ranks in his circles, I'll say. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that we really don't know about, and something about Saylor it kind of makes me feel a bit uneasy. So, I don't know what it is, but again, it's nice that he's promoting Bitcoin, but I just feel a little bit of deception when when it comes to him for some reason. I don't know. I can't really explain it. I know he's talking about, keeping Bitcoin forever and how it's the apex predator, but, honestly, there's some truth to what he's saying, but honestly, I think a lot of that is just selling it to pump his bags, right? I mean, obviously you need other people to come in and buy after you so that they can raise the value of it. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with selling for a profit, but it's just, he just tends to come off as, oh, well, I wouldn't sell Bitcoin. I would just borrow from it. And, there would never be a need to sell it. So, again, I just don't trust it. I mean, we seen what Elon did. Elon, he just got into it. And then 2 months later, then he started selling and talk about he was testing liquidity, which we know is BS. So, again, I just would say just be careful with the people that you're listening to and the people that you're following in this space, because if you don't understand the game on another level, you'll take everything that they say and kind of follow it to a T, or just have faith in everything that they're saying. A lot of these ultra rich people, they really don't care, to be honest with you. They don't really care about the tech. They just care about their bags getting pumped. So and to a degree, I mean, okay, I get it, I really do. But that's the reason why you have to be careful when you're listening to them. So, I mean, like I said, at the moment, him buying more Bitcoin is obviously good for Bitcoin. So I can't complain about that. And let's see what else we got going on. I guess no surprise. Kim Kardashian shills Ethereum MAX on Instagram. Media questions socialite's motive. Well, I'll tell you what her motive is to get paid. The celebrity influencer Kim Kardashian posted about a project called Ethereum MAX on Instagram this week by sharing an advertisement with her 228 million followers. Oh my gosh. I had no idea she had that many followers. That's crazy. I mean, did she have like the most followers on Instagram or something? I mean, that's wow. The project Ethereum MAX has already been promoted by former Boston Celtics forward Paul Pierce and professional boxer Floyd Mayweather. I could have sworn Floyd Mayweather got in trouble for something like this in the past for doing some kind of pump or dump back in like 17. Kim Kardashian follows Mayweather and Pierce by shilling Ethereum MAX on Instagram. The American reality television personality, socialite, model, and businesswoman Kim Kardashian posted about a crypto project called Ethereum MAX. The Ethereum MAX project is an ERC-20 built on the Ethereum blockchain, launched roughly 30 days ago. There are many questions, reports, and forum posts with people who are skeptical of the project asking whether or not EMAX is legit or a scam. I haven't done any more research into it, but it sounds like it's a scam to me. Kardashian's Instagram post, which clearly notes it is an ad, said, "Are you guys into crypto? This is not financial advice, but sharing what my friends just told me about the Ethereum MAX token. A few minutes ago, Ethereum MAX burned 400 trillion tokens, literally 50% of their admin wallet given back to the entire EMAX community. Swipe up to join the EMAX community." Of course, as soon as Kardashian posted the EMAX advertisement, the crypto community was up in arms about the post, almost as if they hadn't noticed the swarm of celebrities who had been paid to advertise certain crypto projects in 2021. Even Newsweek gave Kardashian's Instagram EMAX shilling attention when a columnist, Atif Suleiman, wrote about how Safe Moon fans have been trying to court Kardashian. The famous socialite Kardashian also shared an ad on her Instagram timeline last month, which also featured the EMAX website domain. Yeah, I mean, this kind of stuff is going to keep happening because that's what these pump and dumps, that's what they tend to do. I mean, they need to get the word out there. So what better way to get it out there is to get celebrities involved in it. So you get the Kim Kardashians, the Paul Pierce, Floyd Mayweather. And like I said, I think Mayweather got in trouble into something like this a few years ago. And I mean, again, just like, come on, you know that this stuff is not legit, at least to me. I don't think it's legit. I think you should be careful. I don't really think you should get involved in projects like this, but that's my opinion. I mean, if they need Kim Kardashian and Floyd Mayweather and Paul Pierce to shill the project to get it out there, and they can't go based off of the technology, but they have to go based off of hype, it's probably not that good of a project. You can look into it, but I mean, honestly, for myself, I know I'm cool. I'm staying away from it. I tend not to go after stuff like this anyway. So I would encourage that you obviously do your homework, and none of this stuff is financial advice. Got to put the disclaimer out there. But yeah, just be careful in what you get involved in. This Ethereum MAX, it sounds like a joke. I wouldn't bother it at all. But anyway, that's all the news that I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Again, subscribe to the channel, like the video, take a look at some of the other content, and I'll be talking to you guys again very soon. Take it easy. Peace.